Welcome back to the channel today. As you can see from the intro there, we're going to be taking a close look at the Tamiya Falcon. Now this is an original car that had some issues with it, so I've done a fair bit of upgrading with some Ampro engineering parts. I've played around with the suspension on it and also fitted some modern day electronics to it. I think it's come up quite nice and it's definitely going to be an awesome runner. So we'll bring the camera in a little bit closer soon and I'll show you the upgrades that I did, the Ampro engineering parts, and obviously some of the things that I did to the suspension. But before we get on to that, as you can see, I'll just flip to a bit of a video here of an original Falcon that I do have in the collection. Original 3-step speedo. I haven't painted the body because I've decided to leave it as a little bit of a display piece. So hence why today I just wanted to show you the runner build that I have built. I think it's come up quite nice. It's not perfect, but then again, I didn't want to go for that perfect sort of shelf queen quality just because then I probably would be reluctant to run it. Now I do have another one of these new in box. There's been a little bit of information in the last 12 months that there possibly is a re-re coming of this. I'm not 100% sure whether we will see a re-re, to be honest. It probably will be on the cards at some stage, but given the new TD4, TD2 chassis, I don't know whether Tamiya might sort of reinvent the Falcon like they have with the the Astute, where they've put like a modern day twist on the Astute onto a new chassis. So I'd be more inclined to think that Tamiya will probably go down that path with a Falcon re-re. So let's bring the camera in closer. We'll show you some close-ups of the car. Then we'll take it outside. We'll do a quick little squirt around the driveway here, just because it's not the ideal weather and it's very, very muddy down at my local park. So let's bring the camera in and we'll show you this awesome upgrades that I've done. Okay, so let's have a close look up of the Falcon build that I've done. As you can see, we'll just have a quick look at my original Falcon there that's never been used. It's in great condition and it's sort of a bit of a showpiece. Still got all that 3-step speedo and everything in there, which is cool. But back to the one that we're building and I'm showing you here. So the body itself is in pretty good condition. Obviously the roof isn't painted the red colour, but I don't really mind it being all black, and I wasn't really going to attempt stripping the paint off, and I think it looks good as it is. So we'll leave the body like that because I do plan on running it. So on to the actual chassis. We'll start off with the motor. I've put a torque tune motor. I rebuilt the gearbox, full ball bearings. It's very, very smooth. As you can see, we've got the Ampro engineering rear arms, the Ampro engineering front arms, damper stays, and a few little upgrades that I have done. Also, I put the Ampro top brace, and also on the bottom we've installed the Ampro engineering lower brace as well. Another worthwhile upgrade that I did was the F103 reinforced plastic front steering arms. They're a little bit sort of more durable than the factory Falcon ones, and I'll just show you, I'll compare the two while we've got them side by side. I was never really impressed with the factory suspension. I sort of have rebuilt this suspension. It offers very little dampening at all, and it's quite sort of, the front of the car sits up quite high, and I know that it's probably done like that because it is a buggy. So on this car here, I did want to try and improve the suspension and the stance of the car a little bit. So I have put some softer springs on the front, and I've actually found that the damping and the rebound of the suspension is a lot nicer. Plus it's sort of lowered that front end a little bit as well, just to give the car a little bit of a nicer sort of on-road driving experience and actually make the suspension work a little bit nicer. So we've gone with some factory TBLE O2S speedo, nothing special. A fairly basic servo in there as well. Very, very happy with how the car has turned out. So let's take it outside do a quick little run with it. It's been very, very wet and rainy, so I'm not going to go down the park because it'll be absolutely covered in mud. We'll just take it out on the driveway and have a quick little run. You enjoyed the quick look at the Falcon. Hopefully it's brought back many memories of the childhood, or anyone out there that's restoring one of these at the moment and can't find the original parts. Hopefully they're a little bit of clarity around the Ampro engineering parts that I have put on this kit show that they do look quite nice. They do work very, very well. As for the the top and bottom braces, that sort of probably was a little bit more of a bling factor for me, because I'm not launching this off massive jumps to probably cause too much front end impact to sort of cause cracking or really running it too hard. If I had my time over again, I probably would have ordered the rear trailing arms in black rather than the yellow. The yellow doesn't quite match the rest of the yellow on the car, so that would be my only advice. But the parts themselves are really good quality. The fitment is really good as well, so I cannot complain with sort of the outlay and expense that I did put into getting these parts. So yeah, I totally would recommend the Ampro parts. But if someone is a purist and does really want the original parts and want it to be original, then by all means, hunt those parts down and make your car original. Okay, so thanks for watching everyone today. Please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. That would be fantastic. So just to wrap up today's video, the Tamiya Falcon, hopefully you enjoyed some of those upgrade parts, a little bit of that run footage that I did on the car, and hopefully you can leave some nice comments down below about the car. I think this one's got a lot of memories back there with people back in the day. This car came out before I was born, so I don't really have any of those emotional attachments, but I can honestly see where people really either love or hate this car, and where it can bring back memories from being a childhood, because I do have some Tamiya kits that I had as when I was growing up that I've since added to my collection, and they are very special, despite them not being a fantastic kit. So I think the Falcon really fits into that category. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Got some more content coming up, so stay tuned and remember to hit that subscribe button. Click the bell so you're notified when there's more videos. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.